500 feet beneath the surface of the Bering Sea lies a world humans rarely see. A cold, dark realm where creatures grow to sizes that defy belief. Today's discovery will rewrite marine biology textbooks. A king crab so massive that when scientists see the footage, they'll question whether it's even real. This is the story of an incredible deep-sea discovery, the world's largest king crab, found in the most unforgiving waters on Earth. The Bering Sea, 650,000 square miles of the planet's most productive and most dangerous ocean, where surface storms rage while deep below, giants grow in cold darkness. Meet the Discovery Team. Marine biologists from Stanford University partnered with veteran Bering Sea crab fishermen, combining cutting-edge science with decades of practical ocean knowledge. Dr. James Chen, 30 years studying deep-sea crustaceans, he's documented 47 new species for what his cameras captured yesterday.
Sonar readings are spiking. Gets the scientists to the bridge.
Captain Maria Volkov told Seabadis fishing Bering Sea King chart.
When she saw the sonar reading, she immediately called the scientists to the bridge.
The ROV Neptune, equipped with 4K cameras, depth-updated 2B temperature sense, and robotic collection arms. This $2 million machine can explore depths where humans cannot survive. This expedition has already discovered 3 new crab species in 2 weeks, but yesterday's sonar reading suggested something beyond any previous find. The sonar return measured 2.3 meters across, over 7 feet. The equipment was recalibrated 3 times. The reading remained. Something massive waited in the deep. The mission parameters are set. ROV dive to 487 feet, target coordinates locked, cameras running continuously. If the sonar is correct, they're about to document the largest king crab ever recorded. Cameras are synced, lights at full, arm calibration is next. Every system must be perfect. Equipment failure means largely once-in-a-lifetime discovery. There are no second chances. 4 red digital cinema cameras will capture this dive in stunning 4K detail. If this crab is as large as sonar suggests, the footage will be scientific and visual history. If possible, DNA samples will be collected non-invasively. Understanding the genetics of exceptionally large specimens could reveal secrets of crustacean growth limits. Weather provides a 12-hour window between departing storms and arriving systems. This is their only chance for safe ROV operations before 5 days of weather delays. The target site is a deep canyon system with unique characteristics. Water temperature, ocean currents, and seafloor composition create perfect conditions for extreme crustacean growth. The current record king crab measured 10.6 inches across the carapace, weighing 24 pounds. That record has stood for 18 years. If this specimen is what sonar suggests, the record will be shattered.
The sensors are spiking. Something's out there. The readings are off the charts. This is it.
Steady now. Let's make sure it's real. It's real. Prep the dive team. Dive team is ready.
We are imposing a strict media embargo. No information will be released until the full scientific documentation is complete. This protect first, publicity second. This is how real science works. ROV Neptune ready for deployment. $2 million of technology about to descend into the abyss, carrying humanity's eyes into darkness where sunlight never reaches. Safety briefing covers every contingency. Tether entanglement, power loss, communication failure. At 487 feet, there's no diving down to rescue the RV manually. Planning prevents disaster. Final systems check complete, cameras recording, lights operational, control systems responsive, tether secured. All stations report ready for deployment. The deep sea discovery mission is go. ROV Neptune enters the Bering Sea. The journey to 487 feet begins. Descent rate is carefully controlled at 30 feet per minute to prevent equipment damage from rapid pressure changes. Descending through the water column, 100 feet, light still penetrates. 200 feet, darkness begins. 300 feet, total darkness except for ROV lights. Entering the deep sea realm. Approaching target depth, 487 feet in 3, 2, 1. The ROV has reached the canyon floor. Now begins the search for the world's largest king crab. The deep sea floor revealed, a landscape humans rarely see. 487 feet below the storm-tossed surface, cold and dark and teeming with life adapted to extreme pressure. Standard king crabs appear immediately. 8 to 10 pounders, legal commercial size. These are the baseline. Somewhere nearby, something much larger awaits. Following sonar coordinates precisely, 40 meters to target location. The ROV moves slowly through the canyon system, cameras recording every meter of this alien environment. Smaller crabs scatter as the RO approaches, defensive behavior suggesting a dominant crab's established territory. In king crab society, the largest crabs command the best feeding spots.
There! At the edge of the light, that leg, it's massive! The control room erupts. That single leg is larger than entire regular king crabs.
The ROV pilot repositions carefully, Sudden movements could startle the crab into deeper darkness. Slow, controlled approach is critical for documentation. Oh my God. The giant emerges into full view. The control room falls silent. In 30 years of marine biology, Dr. Chen has never seen anything remotely close to this size. The ROV pilot repositions carefully. Sudden movements could startle the crab into deeper darkness. Slow, controlled approach is critical for documentation. Oh my God. The giant emerges into full view. The control room falls silent. In 30 years of marine biology, Dr. Chen has never seen anything remotely close to this size. The scale is impossible. A regular 10-pound king crab walks past for comparison. The giant's body alone is larger than the entire regular crab, including legs. Laser measurement system activating, multiple reference points across the carapace and legs. The computer calculates. Carapace width 13.1 inches. The previous record was 10.6. This is 23% larger. The control room erupts in celebration. Scientists, fishermen, engineers all witnessing something that shouldn't exist according to known king crab biology, a true anomaly. The shell tells a story. Growth patterns, barnacle attachments, healed battle scars. Dr. Chen estimates this crab is between 45 and 50 years old, ancient by any standard. Observing natural behavior, the giant moves with surprising agility despite its massive size. Each leg longer than a human arm, working in perfect coordination, a masterpiece of natural engineering. The major claw close-up, this single claw weighs an estimated 8 pounds, more than many entire regular king crabs. The crushing force it could generate is almost impossible to calculate. The coloration is spectacular. Deep oxblood red indicates extreme age and exceptional health. This crab has thrived for half a century in these cold depths. This outcrop is prime real estate on the deep sea floor. Protection from currents, proximity to food sources, defensible position. The giant commands the best territory in this canyon system. The surrounding ecosystem thrives. This deep-sea habitat supports incredible biodiversity. The giant crab is apex predator in this realm, shaping the entire community structure. Decision point: attempt collection for study, or document and leave this ancient survivor in its territory.
We have to collect it. The data could be revolutionary.
But at what cost?
This is home.
The biggest ethical decision of my career. We must capture multiple viewing angles for complete behavioral analysis. Measurement verification is essential. We cross-check all data points. Document all environmental data alongside the primary observations. This discovery demands absolute rigor. 360-degree documentation begins. The RO circles solely, capturing every angle of this extraordinary specimen. Remarkably, the crab shows little fear of the ROV, suggesting it's the apex predator here. Overhead view reveals the complete carapace. 13.1 inches of armored shell that has protected this animal for 5 decades of survival in the deep. Face to face with the giant, those compound eyes have witnessed half a century of deep-sea life. Those claws have defended territory thousands of times. This is a true survivor. Side profile documentation captures complete anatomical structure, critical reference for understanding how king crab anatomy scales to this exceptional size. The biomechanics are fascinating. Each leg joint must support enormous weight and generate massive force. Natural engineering at its finest. Feeding behavior captured, the giant crushes a sea urchin effortlessly. Those claws can break open any shellfish in these waters. This is why it's the apex predator. Complete environmental documentation. Temperature, depth, salinity, oxygen, current. Understanding what conditions support such extreme growth is critical for conservation science. Seafloor analysis reveals optimal habitat, rocky substrate with sediment pockets, abundant food sources, perfect shelter opportunities. This location provides everything needed for extreme longevity and growth. Exact location coordinates recorded, 614732.1 N, depth 487 feet. This site will be designated for ongoing study and protection. We'll use non-invasive techniques for DNA collection. Right, minimizing stress to the animal is key.
Exactly. The genetic information is invaluable for...
Agreed. We'll proceed responsibly. The robotic arm extends. A specialized tool collects a microscopic tissue sample from the gill tissue. The procedure takes 3 seconds. The crab shows no distress response. DNA sample secured in temperature-controlled container. This genetic material will reveal secrets about extreme crustacean growth and longevity. The sample alone is worth the entire expedition cost. Verification measurements confirm all dimensions. Carapace width 13.1 inches, verified 3 times. Leg span 7 feet 2 inches confirmed. The measurements are absolutely accurate. This is the record. Weight estimation using 3D volumetric analysis projects 31.4 pounds, over 7 pounds heavier than the previous record. This estimate will be verified by comparative analysis. Weight estimation using 3D volumetric analysis projects 31.4 pounds, over 7 pounds heavier than the previous record. This estimate will be verified by comparative analysis. Computer comparison overlays the giant with the previous record holder. The size difference is staggering. The giant's carapace alone is larger than the previous record's entire body. Official timestamp recorded February 18, 2026, 1437 UTC. This footage with verified measurements constitutes official scientific documentation of a new world record. The final 4K capture. This is the image that will appear in marine biology textbooks, documentaries, and museums worldwide. The world's largest king crab documented in stunning detail. Note the territorial stance, claws raised.
And the precise food selection. Now, the social dominance interaction.
Behavioral analysis reveals fascinating insights.
Team, the documentation is complete. This is our most comprehensive record of a king crab.
Congratulations, Chen. This is incredible. Yes, deep sea will seek ever.
Milestone reached, team. Well done. The data is clear. Collection is vital for science.
But is it right it survived so long down there?
Leave it be. Some things aren't ours to take.
We found it. We should bring it back.
A difficult choice.
Collection presents serious risks. Rapid pressure change from 487 feet could damage the animal. Capture trauma size could be fatal.
Success is far from guaranteed. The scientific value is undeniable, and exhibits for
Public education could inspire marine
public foundation to raise standards would be enormous.
and the research benefits are significant. This crab has survived for 5 decades in one of Earth's harshest environments. Through climate fluctuations, predation attempts, disease exposure, that survival has inherent value. From a population genetics perspective, this giant represents the most successful genes in the entire king crab population. Those genes need to stay in the breeding pool. Dr. Chen wrestles with the decision. This specimen could define his career, ensure his legacy. But is that worth ending 50 years of successful life? The ocean gives us abundance when we respect the greatest survivors. Kill the giants and the future weakens.
We vote on the discovery. All 13 voices are equal.
Aye, let's vote.
Raise your hand for option A. The decision is made. Thank you all.
The vote is clear, 11-2 in favor of leaving the giant in its territory. Science, ethics, and conservation align. Some discoveries are meant to be witnessed, not possessed. The DNA sample is confirmed excellent quality, sufficient for complete genetic analysis, aging studies, and population comparisons. Research needs are fully met without collection. Over 400 high-resolution images and 2 hours of 4K video provide complete documentation, sufficient for textbooks, museums, exhibitions, and detailed research for decades. Modern marine biology has evolved. The collection-focused approach of past decades gives way to observation-based science. We can learn without taking lives.
Dr. T's announcement. This giant stays in its home. We've documented it fully. Now we leave it in peace to continue its extraordinary life in the deep sea. This is the right decision.
The RO withdraws. The giant king crab remains in its territory, free and alive. Some things are worth more than museums and laboratories. The ROV begins its ascent, leaving the deep sea realm and its largest inhabitant. The journey from discovery site to surface takes 18 minutes at safe ascent rate.
Look at that coral structure. That's my favorite.
Incredible detail. Let's replay the fish. Yes, the fish is my favorite. So fast.
Scale is just
Totally. Oh, what a discovery.
Measurements are triple checked.
Weight calculations are being refined. The research phase has started. ROV breaks surface. The $2 million machine that carried humanity's eyes to the deep is recovered safely. Every component will be inspected before the next dive. Equipment secured, the camera cards containing priceless footage are removed first, backed up immediately to multiple drives. The DNA sample goes directly to cold storage. First images transmitted to Stanford University. Within minutes, the marine biology community worldwide begins receiving news of the incredible discovery.
The images are here. This is it, everyone.
This descending shockwave. In 40 years at this institution, I've never seen anything remotely comparable. This is historic for marine biology.
This changes everything.
Confirmed by the community.
Let's begin drafting the paper. The title is Discovery and Documentation of Paralithodus kamchaticus specimen exceeding all forming and methodological section. Good. This validates our findings.
Captain Volkov makes official logbook entry. Maritime tradition dictates detailed documentation of significant events. This entry will be preserved in Maritime Museum archives.
Let's outline the full protocol. We'll start with genome sequencing and aging markers. Agreed. And we'll add growth hormone and comparative studies for the roadmap. Perfect.
I've mapped it on the screen.
Excellent. This sample will generate papers for years. Our discovery demands action. We must petition the government for a marine protected area.
Agreed. The days of Pratt will Pratat.
And safeguard the conditions for more giants like the one we found. Precisely. This is about legacy. Dutch Harbor, Alaska appears on horizon. 26 days at sea concludes with the most significant marine biology discovery of the decade, safely documented and returning home. An unexpected crowd waits. News traveled through the maritime community despite media embargo. Scientists, fishermen, media, and curious locals all gather for the arrival.
Yeah, I heard it's some media saying about it.
Oceanic explorer docks safely. The incredible journey from open ocean to deep sea canyon to home port concludes successfully. Now the next phase begins. DNA sample transfer to Stanford University representatives, maintained at precise temperature, complete chain of custody documentation.
The sample is scientifically at 4 degrees.
Chain of custody is complete.
Complete data transfer, 4 terabytes of video, images, measurements, and environmental data, backed up on 6 separate drives with encrypted security. This data cannot be lost. Stanford University announces global press conference for 10 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Major deep sea discovery to be revealed. The scientific world holds its breath.
These pH readings need verification.
I've run the stats twice, they're solid.
Control data matches were clear. Good. Prep the slides for the presentation.
On it.
Almost done.
Scientific paper submitted to Marine Biology Journal at 3 a.m. Peer review will take months, but submission timestamp establishes priority for discovery credit. Press conference morning, reporters from National Geographic, BBC, Discovery Channel, major networks, and scientific journals from 20 countries. The world is watching. The footage plays, the auditorium falls silent as the giant emerges on screen, then gasps, then furious note-taking. This is the moment the world discovers the deep-sea giant. Measurement verification is comprehensive. Laser system accuracy ±2 mm, multiple readings averaged, comparative analysis with known reference objects. The dimensions are unimpeachable. Preliminary DNA analysis reveals fascinating insights. Genetic markers associated with extreme longevity, growth hormone receptor variations suggesting potential for exceptional size.
Dr. Chen, why were non-invasive methods chosen for this study? To minimize stress on the animals while ensuring data reliability.
And the conservation implications for population health, informing targeted interventions.
Within hours, the story circles the globe, covered in 47 countries, trending on social media worldwide, generating 200 million impressions in the first 24 hours.
A truly remarkable find, handled with utmost integrity.
This sets a new standard for marine science.
The ethical restraint is as impressive as the discovery.
Unanimous support for this principled approach. Educational impact is immediate. The Smithsonian requests high-resolution images for permanent exhibit. 10,000 schools incorporate the discovery into marine biology curricula. Netflix announces feature documentary, The Deep Giant, Discovery of the World's Largest King Crab. Full expedition footage, scientific analysis, conservation message, releasing in 8 months.
The National Science Foundation announces $2.5 million for continued research, 5-year study of the canyon system that produced the giant, understanding conditions for exceptional growth.
Alaska governor announces marine protected area designation. 5 square miles surrounding the discovery site protected from commercial fishing, preserving the habitat that created the giant. Complete genome analysis reveals extraordinary findings, specific genetic variants associated with extreme longevity and growth potential. This data advances understanding of aging biology generally.
Age verification using multiple independent methods confirms this giant is between 47 and 52 years old, making it among the oldest king crabs ever documented.
Comparative genetics identifies key differences: growth hormone receptor variants, cellular senescence resistance, enhanced DNA repair mechanisms. This is natural selection's blueprint for giants.
The giant's existence proves a broader point. Marine ecosystems healthy enough to support 50-year lifespans and exceptional growth are thriving ecosystems.
This is the conservation message.
This discovery is incredible. It changes everything.
I'm applying to Stanford's program. Next 100% increase in marine biology program applications.
The discovery inspires future ocean scientists. The Smithsonian unveils a permanent exhibit, life-size precise model of the giant based on laser scan data. 5 million annual visitors will encounter this incredible deep-sea discovery. Alaska Native elders share oral histories. Traditional stories tell of giant crabs in deep waters. Indigenous knowledge validated by modern science. Both ways of knowing converge on truth. Fishery management adapts. New regulations protect largest crabs regardless of sex, recognizing ecological and genetic value of exceptional specimens. Discovery drives policy improvement. International science collaboration emerges. Researchers from 4 nations unite to study deep-sea crustacean biology.
This discovery
It's incredible we can scientize it together.
I agree, this is a great start. Climate research adopts Discovery Site as baseline for monitoring deep-sea temperature changes and ecosystem impacts. Today's discovery becomes tomorrow's climate change detector. Tourism increases 15%, visitors wanting to experience the waters that produce the giant. Conservation creates economic value beyond extraction. I've published 200 papers, discovered 50 species, but this, finding the giant and choosing to leave it free, this is what I'll be remembered for. And I'm proud of that. 487 feet below the Bering Sea surface, the world's largest king crab continues its extraordinary life, feeding, defending territory, surviving in the cold darkness where it has lived for 5 decades. The ecosystem thrives, the giant remains apex predator, maintaining ecological balance. Smaller crabs, fish, invertebrates all coexist in the protected marine area around the discovery site. The scientific yield continues. 12 peer-reviewed papers published so far covering genetics, ecology, aging biology, and conservation. The discovery contributes across multiple disciplines.
Dr. Chen, for your discovery and ethical approach, the Smithsonian Conservation Medal.
And for the team follows in ethics, celebrated together.
The discovery carries a simple message. Earth's oceans still hold wonders beyond imagination, but only if we balance exploration with conservation, knowledge with respect. Future generations continue the work. Young scientists inspired by the giant's discovery dedicate careers to understanding and protecting deep-sea ecosystems worldwide. The impact ripples globally. The giant's story contributes to worldwide expansion of marine protected areas. One discovery strengthens the entire ocean conservation movement. This is the world's largest king crab, an incredible deep-sea discovery that reminds us for years to come.